So, factors. What are they? Factors are just numbers that multiply together into another number. So for example, 2 and 5 are the factors of 10. Because 2 times by 5 gives me 10, right? So 2 and 5 are factors of 10. Can we think of any other factors in 10? Well, we have 1 times 10 as well, right? What about 3 times something? No, that won't work. 4 times something? That won't work. So these are the only factors of 10. 2, 5, 1, and 10, right? So what are the factors of 20? Well, it's always easiest to just start with 1. So 1 times by 20 gives me 20. 2 times by 10 gives me 20. 3 times by what? Nothing. So 3 isn't a factor. 4 times by what? 4 times by 5. So both 4 and 5 are going to be factors of 20. What about 5? Well, 5 times by 4. So at that point, it just kind of flips, right? So I know that there will be no 6, there will be no 7, there will be no 8, there will be no 9, and then there will be a 10, right? Because I already had 10 here. So you see, it kind of just flips on itself. Do you kind of see that? So it just switches sides, right? So eventually we would get to 10 times by 2. Then if we keep going up, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, blah, 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 we wouldn't find any factors all the way up to 20. So it just kind of flips. So once you notice it's that you're getting the same multiple, but it just flips, then you should just know that there won't be any more factors at that point. So the only factors of 20 are 1, 2, 4, 20, 10, and 5, all right? Multiples is literally just a timetable of something, right? So it's like, what are the multiples of 2? If I say that, basically what I'm asking is, what's 2 times tables, right? What are the multiples of 3? What's the 3 times table? What are the multiples of 10? 10 times table, right? So what are the multiples of 2? The multiples of 2 would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. All of these are multiples of 2. What are the multiples of 3? Well, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. What are the multiples of 10? 10, 20, 30, 40. You get the gist. So multiples is literally just times tables of something. Right? So factors are just the numbers that multiply into a number. So the factors of 10 could be 2, 5, or 1 or 10. Multiples are basically just the times tables of a number. So multiples of 2 could be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And what is a prime number? It's a number that only has 2 factors, which is 1 and itself. So it's a number that can only be divided by 1 or itself, right? So for example, 3. 3 can only be divided by 3, or 3 can only be divided by 1, right? So therefore, 3 is a prime number. What about 4? 4 by what? 4 can be divided by 4, 4 can be divided by 2, and 4 can be divided by 1, right? So 4 is not a prime number, because it can be divided by more things than just itself in 1, which is 2, right? What about 5? 5 can only be divided by 5 and can only be divided by 1. It can't be divided by anything else. So 5 is a prime number, right? What about 6? 6 can be divided by 6, 6 can be divided by 1, but it can also be divided by 3 and divided by 2, which means that it's not a prime number, because it can be divided by more things than just itself in 1, right? 7 can only be divided by 7 and can be divided by 1. It can't be divided by anything else, so therefore it's a prime number. What about 8? 8 can be divided by 8, 8 can be divided by 1, but 8 can also be divided by 4 and divided by 2, so it cannot be a prime number, right? It's not a prime number. So here we go. So prime numbers are only numbers that can be divided by itself or by 1. If you want to practice this a bit more, which you should, to make sure that it sticks, check out the worksheet down below. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe to see my future videos and show me some support and love for doing this, because normally I get paid for doing this because I'm a maths tutor. I'm doing this for free. And I'll be releasing a lot of videos to help you guys out. I'll literally go over every single topic there is in maths, GCSE science, GCSE business, and then I might even do some A-level stuff as well, right? I'll be releasing a ton of stuff that is going to help you get better grades. So make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe. All of this will be free. And also you can check out my website, ollietutors.co.uk. That's where I'm going to be uploading all the resources as well for free. And that's where you can find a tutor like myself to work with online, all right? So yeah, that's it. Bye-bye.